But like I said, I ain't gonna spend the whole night clowning you clowns. But I just want people to see the bias in your platform. I want people to see that you're nowhere near a journalist to be having a podcast to talk about anything, because you don't do no research. You have not done nothing but showed your true colors on how much you want to do this with Jay.
One of Jay-Z's old drug bosses, Dehaven, is desperately trying to be paid for another interview talking about, you guessed it, Jay-Z. This time with HOFFA. In an Instagram live, Dehaven will cry about not being paid to do interviews. He talks like content is the drug game. I'm not doing nothing on consignment anymore. I already did that. You have some money, but you're not trying to re-up?
All that free shit. Niggas ain't just 2024, no consignment. You ain't getting no consignment for this work. I did that. You said I've been doing this interviews for, how many times you said 30? I'm way past 30 interviews. I did the consignments already. Y'all niggas still y'all don't want to pay? And it's always like you gotta go leave out of New York to go get a bag, you know what I'm saying? Where niggas is fair with it, niggas understand, they know what to do with the work. So a lot of you podcasters that, you know, that's getting at me now, yo, bro, you ain't got a budget. I see 500,000 followers, 1 million followers, bro. Don't tell me, yo, you know, this is good for you. Man, you already know. Stand on business. Stand on business. Don't be none of these suckers out here doing that, bro. And the reason probably why you can't pay, I don't know what you're doing with 1 or millions for subscribers, bro. You got a bag over there. That's without a lie. But see, what you not doing is hustling, because you ain't spending none of that bread on real content. And with me, you miss that. But you so biased, bro. You so that you can't see, and everybody know that. And I'm not gonna spend my whole night trying to prove to them that you a sucker, because you are. That sucker shit you done. And I want all the rest of them podcasters and shit to understand and see this, so they don't carry it the right way, bro. These people, like, I ain't the only one. It's people, they need to get paid for their interviews so they can elevate their shit. Y'all not using the money as real. What are y'all really doing? This is why your business is messed up over there. This is why y'all switching heads every 5 minutes. There's a new guy, this guy over here. And you can't keep a team like that when niggas is funny with the money. I'm used to being around niggas like, man, we gonna flip all that. And we gonna go buy this content. You can buy better content. And what they say, Jay ain't giving us nothing. We were spending our own bread. And after you seen this and see what type of person they is, how they getting down, you should unfollow them. They don't deserve the money. They don't know what to do with it. They're not going out here and buying no real work. There's plenty of work out here. There's plenty of stories. I got plenty more stories. Remix stories, all of that.
Besides wanting to be paid to do interviews, he was mentioned on Mav's podcast, which he felt like he was entitled to respond. If you're going to bring people up to have a conversation, and part of that conversation revolves around somebody and the history of their lives, maybe it's somewhat fair to bring that person up to respond. He'll go into that and talk about how Mav isn't even a real journalist because they're not being fair. They're not being unbiased in their coverage on that story, according to Dehaven.
Because you had an opportunity to have me on the show, not just that. You had an opportunity when Jazza was on there, and you guys mentioned my name on it when Jazza went on there. You guys always been aware of me. But the fact of the matter, to do a whole segment about me, talking about I'm obsessed with a nigga because I'm telling my story. And on the flip side, it seemed to be like, you guys are the only ones that's obsessed with this nigga. Because it clearly shows when we watch y'all interview, when we watch that segment of y'all, it clearly shows y'all show y'all didn't even watch Marcy Made. So I don't understand what kind of journalist, what type of podcast you got going on. And this is what happened when you got a battle rapper want to turn into something different. I don't know. And don't do his homework and research on what he's trying to do. Period. So it clearly shows you guys didn't watch Marcy Made, but y'all went on here to have a whole segment about me. Being obsessed with a man that you guys are obsessed with. You didn't want, like I said, you didn't want to pay me for the interview. Which I know that's what type of person you are when it comes to money. We're like, the rumor is out already that when you get money, you act funny. And that's why you can't keep your own crew tight. And that's a fact.
Because Math was trying to figure out how to pay him very little for an interview or not at all, Dehaven even calls Math a scammer. Because it got to the point where Math was trying to figure out if he could do just a phone call interview instead of having to bring him up and pay him for the full day. But that doesn't seem to be enough for Dehaven.
Let me just get right on to this Mad HOFFA shit again, right? Like I said, they seen what Blue Couch Numbers was doing. They seen it. HOFFA had my number for the longest. He had a contact that reached out. I reached out to him a long time ago. A long time ago. So we could have been doing numbers. We could have been made some money. But the fact of the matter, like, these guys do not be trying to pay for no interviews. I don't know how you can explain to somebody you got 1 million subscribers, but you don't want to pay for no content, especially fresh, good content. But yet, you take my work, put your stamp on it, and selling my work. I mean, this is how simple it is, how you did it. Without calling, without asking, without doing nothing, and then be biased about the whole interview. And that's why they shouldn't with you. When they see you do slick, corny shit like this, that make a nigga go, nah, can't mess with him. Can't mess with him. Because he gonna end up making me hurt you. You know, I'm gonna have to hurt him. That's how that shit ends up all the time. Because you're trying to be slick and scam. That's that you the scammer age. That's where you at. You a scammer. You one of those dudes. But you thought that I was going to take 50,000 views away from me and I'm not going to say nothing? That is all slick and cool? And then y'all do all that shit is just bias? I ain't the one, bro. I ain't the one. And like I said, you know, I ain't got as much subscribers as you do, right? But I tell you this, if you following that clown, I'm not following, I'm unfollowing you. And like I said, being that y'all, I just exposed him for what type of corny shit that they do. Right? And that goes for all the rest of the platforms that's on the level. Like, all that free shit, niggas ain't just 2024, no consignment. You ain't getting no consignment for this work. I did that. You said I've been doing this interviews for, how many times you said 30? I'm way past 30 interviews. I did the consignments already. Y'all niggas still y'all don't want to pay? Yo, the numbers don't lie. I don't even know why y'all hesitating. All that, yo, well, how much for a phone interview? And this and that. Yeah, that's $7.50 an hour, 2-hour minimum. Oh man, nah, that's, nigga, you got 500,000 subscribers. What you doing with your re-up money? We already know what YouTube kicking out. It's a couple of more podcasts. Where you at, Say Cheese? I'm waiting on you. It's a couple of more podcasts. Where y'all at? Don't hesitate.
And after he was interviewed on the Real Life Street Stars, shout outs to them, which did amazing numbers, he will rely on that and saying, why wouldn't you want to interview me? I'm clearly doing numbers right now. So it can't just be that. It can't be a lack of return on investment if I'm doing numbers on other platforms that are smaller than yours. If you have a bigger reach, it should do better on yours. And as people will say, why do you keep talking about Jay-Z? He says, this is my life story. I can't stop telling my life story. Even while it's not at the same scale, people can relate to it.
Yes, I've been talking about this story for 30 years, bro. And if I give you the list of things that this shit has done for me and opened up for me, y'all niggas ain't on the same level. And the reason probably why you can't pay, I don't know what you're doing with 1 or millions for subscribers, bro. You got a bag over there. That's without a lie. But see, what you not doing is hustling, because you ain't spending none of that bread on real content. Fucking with me. You miss that. But you so biased, bro. You so that you can't see, and everybody know that. And a lot of people show me love. And like the people that come up to me every day, all day, on everywhere I be, that tell me, yo, my story is the same story as yours. That's why I need you to keep telling your story. I need the world to see how this shit is. I need you to keep telling your story. It's just that mine is just on a different level. But so many people could relate. So why should I stop telling my story? You know what I'm saying? It's not a bad story. It's a good, interesting story, and the outcome and the ending of it is even more beautiful. Even I don't display hate and animosity to the niggas that done this to me. But you guys, you clear, blatantly out show that hate over towards me. Because when y'all want to get money with me, you don't want to put bread on my table, the next man's table. There's something wrong with you when you don't want to see the next nigga eat. It could have been simple. Yo, what? Let's do this. Let's take this shit all the way up. You could have did that a long time ago.
Dehaven will continue to call Mav a fake journalist, and then would even say, if you feel some type of disrespect, we both Brooklyn niggas, we can handle it a different type of way.
Get it how you get it, but don't take mine. Don't fuck with my money, bro. So damn sure ain't gonna let you just ride off in the sunset after you try to play me. I ain't it, shorty. Cause that's what you is, a shorty, man. You ain't on the level of, you shouldn't even be discussing it without me, because that's not, you're not on the level of that. But like I said, I ain't gonna spend the whole night clowning you clowns. But I just want people to see the bias in your platform. I want people to see that you're nowhere near a journalist to be having a podcast to talk about anything, because you don't do no research. You have not done nothing but showed your true colors on how much you want to do this with Jay. Now, if you feel disrespected and all the rest of shit, you know what I'm saying? We from Brooklyn. We already know how we handle things. You know what I'm saying? I'm quite sure you niggas over there talking about, these OG niggas. No. I'm in the street. I'm out here. Ask niggas. Ask them. Ask them. They'll tell you, yo, I seen the nigga on the G train. Damn, yeah, ask them. So I ain't really hard to find, run into, or none of that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? But that's not where I'm trying to turn it to, because I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to help, bro. I'm not trying to help, I'm trying to educate you niggas on some loyalty, some kind of loyalty.
But if that wasn't enough, Dehaven will go on to try to call for a boycott of Mav's channel. Just because Mav doesn't want to pay him to do an interview, he thinks everyone should unsubscribe to Mav's channel.
You know what I'm saying? You must not know my track record when it comes to exposing niggas on this shit. Especially clown, little shorty niggas like you. That has no knowledge about this street shit. Battle rapper, be a battle rapper, my nigga, or be a battle, because you didn't turn battle rapper to be boxer to do doing this shit. You ain't turned a battle rapper to become a boxer. That's not what you want to do. Because when you do shit like this, that's what it make me believe, that you want to turn from battle rapper to a gangster type of nigga. But I just like to show people how y'all get down and shit, so people like mess with your money. This is how I said it here. Now mess with your money. When you follow clowns like him, bro, I can't twerk with you. If you follow him and you follow me, I'ma unfollow you. Because we don't follow. That's no leadership over there. That's nothing leading over there. There's no leadership over there. Dead ass. He should lose his 1 million followers. That's how we gotta start doing it. Once you see a nigga ain't on your level, he ain't on your page, or he do some funny style shit, you gotta curve, unfollow. Unfollow. Mess with their money.
But it wouldn't stop there. Dehaven would then try to sow distrust in Mav's organization.
I'm the one obsessed. Anyway, yo, bro. Trash your whole platform, bro. It ain't worth it. When you spend some money to get some real content over there, maybe you'll earn your followers. But I don't see how they follow you, bro. It's not for the way you guys rock over there. That shit is not cool at all. And you can't say you ain't been known to me and all that shit is dead. And you know, I don't even have to talk about the other cools, because them niggas are followers. They need to really, your team over there now, after this, they need to look at you real closely. And whatever contracts or business you got, you need to go over that shit again when you messing with him. You know what I'm saying? Because it's hard to believe not one of y'all said, yo, bro, this ain't right. You should call him up. But instead, y'all do scam shit. That's scamming. Scamming for chicks. So the next time you say something about me, mad hugger, make sure you know all the facts. Make sure you saw Marcy made. Make sure you know who you dealing with. End of the day, end of discussion. I'm off you, mad hugger.
Not being invited on a podcast is one thing. Trying to destroy it from within is crazy. But not as crazy as growing up rich and wanting to be a gangster rapper anyways. Like this story right here.